Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Katie and this is Balance with Bells, your 12-week kettlebell strength and conditioning program. We are getting into week 4 of the program. It is day 10, so if you have been with me through this entire journey, thank you so much for being here and give yourself a pat on the back for all your hard work. Today, we're getting into a lower body workout. What you're gonna need is a mat, a kettlebell, and a band. If you don't have a band, I do have a modification for you to complete that exercise when we get into it. So we will go through the 6 components of an effective workout today. From start to finish, I will be your guide for reps and weight and all that good stuff. But always listen to your body and take what you need. You know yourself best. With that being said, if you're ready, let's get into it and I will meet you on the mat. All right, guys, starting with our movement prep, we're getting down on the mat. You know the drill. Into tabletop position. We're gonna get into a beast, lifting our knees an inch or 2 off the ground. All right, keeping that core nice and tight. And we're just gonna do a traveling beast here. Opposite arm with opposite leg, moving forward at the same time. And then once you get to the top of your mat or run out of room, we're gonna work it back. Okay, forward and backwards. Nice and slow, nice and tight. Remembering to breathe through this movement. Almost there. Good. Again, down into tabletop position, into our plank. All right. Bring the left foot up to your hand and just sit down, that hip towards the floor. All right, right hand comes to center. And we're just reaching up to the sky, feeling that nice rotation in the spine and big stretch through the hip. Feel free to drop the hips towards the floor for a deeper stretch. Rotate back through the other direction, and let's reach up to the sky on this side one more time. Good, rotate back through towards the right side. Good, and back to neutral, into plank, and other foot, right foot comes forward. Sit that hip down, stretch it out. Left hand comes to center, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Sit that hip down, nice big stretch. And back through the other way towards the left, and back up towards the sky. Good, back down towards the left, reach that arm through, and to center. Good, into your plank, awesome. All right, stand it up. We're gonna get into a side to side low lateral lunge. All right, so big step out to the side, drop it down into a low lateral lunge. Feel that stretch through the groin here. And then we're just gonna pick it up, walk it across, and drop it down. Okay, warming up the hips, warming up the knees. Good, and eventually we want to be able to do this without any hands. So stay light on your hands and just walk it through, okay? Try not to hyperextend the knee. I know with a dancing background, it can be hard not to hyperextend, but keeping everything nice and tight. Good, one more. And stand it up. Good stuff. Glute bridge, down on the ground, on your back, hands on the floor, plant those feet, and then drive through the hips. Hips come up, core stays tight, and back down for 10. and 10. Good squeeze at the top and jump it back up. Nice work. Grab a quick drink, shake it out. All right, let's get into our CNS connection where we're gonna get focused, connect our mind with our body, and get ready to work. All right, so starting with pogo jumps, 20 pogo jumps, and then we're gonna jump right into 3 jumping lunges on each leg. If you're not quite at the jumping lunges, you can just take a nice reverse lunge down and step it up. All right, 20 pogo jumps, nice and light on the balls of the feet. Pushing hard off the floor. 10 more. All right, right into our jumping lunges. One more. 6, stand it up. Good, shake it out. We're gonna go through that 2 more times. Let's go for 20. Five more. Good. 6 jumping lunges. Let's go. Good. Stand it up and rest. Good. Catch your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 20 more. Ten more. Six jumping lunges. Last one. 6, stand it up. Okay, for our technique today, we are going to get into a clean. It won't be a continuous kettlebell clean just yet. We're gonna work on doing a reset just so we don't get carried away with momentum and bad patterns and bad habits and all that good stuff. So today, what we're gonna do is something a little bit different. So from the swing position, we're gonna take a step back from our bell, just like we would set up for our swing. Turn the bell on a 45-degree angle and get ready to swing the bell. We're gonna hike the bell back, pull up towards our body, bring the elbow back, and drive into the rack. So from this side, for a better visual, hike it back, pull along the body, bring the elbow back into the put 'em up position, and then drive the fist up into the rack. That is gonna be your clean, your kettlebell clean, all right? So hike into the rack, and then on the way back down, you're just gonna roll the bell off your forearm, swing it back to your reset. So hike, put 'em up and clean, close to the body, hike and reset. All right, so we're gonna go for 3 sets here, 5 on each side, 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and then we will get into our main lift, okay? So when you're ready, you can follow along with me or go at your own pace, all right? Take what you need. So back from the bell, hinge at the hips, get into that ready position, all right? Hike it back, along the body, up into the rack, and then roll that kettlebell off the forearm, nice and tight, into the hike position and back to reset. Good job, guys. 2 more. Hike, up, and reset. Hike, and reset. Good. The key is keeping that bell snug to the body the whole time. All right, nice and close and back down. All right, not letting it cast out and get away from you and dropping on you. Okay, use the power and explosiveness from the hip complex, from the glutes and hips, to get that bell up to about here. Bring the elbow in and drive. Let's do the other side. Set it up, hike. One more. Awesome work. Take a little break, stretch it out, let your mind rest, grab a drink. Okay, the clean can be a very technically challenging exercise, especially when it's hitting you on the forearm and you're not quite getting that flow of the movement. So take your time to really dial in your form here, because we are going to be using it in our main lift today. Okay, let's get into set number 2. Ready position, driving the feet through the floor, exploding those hips forward. Let's go for 5. Reset. And reset and rest. Then we'll get into the other side. All right, turn that bell on a 45-degree the other way. Ready position. And let's go. Last one, up. Good, and rest. Woo. Feels good on the glutes. All right, guys, let's set it up. 45-degree angle. Ready position. Let's go. Hike it back. Stick it to the body. For 1. Last one. Up, tight. Nice work, and rest. The other arm can sometimes be awkward with how you want to manage that. I like to bring it back with me and up, following the course of the other arm. You just don't want to have it pressing on your thigh or assisting you on that side. All right, just let the core do the work and keep this hand engaged. All right, other side. Drop it down for 5. Hike, up, neutral stance, back down. 2 more. Up and reset. Nice. All right, take a little break, grab a quick drink, and then we're gonna get into our main lift today. All right, guys, our main lift today, it's gonna be a tough one. We're gonna up the volume a little bit from the last couple weeks. All right, so we've been working mostly on our main lift, doing a goblet squat, hiking the bell up into our rack position, and just dropping down with a 2-arm hold. All right, so for today, we are going to do a clean with a single arm. We're gonna do a single arm squat for 5, drop it down for 5, clean the bell back down, do our switch swing that we learned last week, clean up the other side, and then squat down for 5 on the left arm, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate once here, and then we will get into our 4 working sets. All right. So ready for the clean, what we just did. Clean it up, down for 5 squats. Okay, keeping that bell in the rack position for 5 total. Clean the bell down into your switch swing, switch at the top, clean it up. Okay, and then down for 5 on the left, and then rest. All right, if the switch swing is giving you a little bit of trouble, you can always put the bell down and then pick it up on the other side. No big deal. All right, but if you're feeling ready to go with that switch swing, right into a clean on the other side, drop it down for 5, then let's do it. Back from the bell, getting ready to clean it up, ready position, hike it back, tall neutral stance at the top, down for 5. Two more, and 5. Clean it back down, switch, clean it up. Down for 5. 4, last one. 5, clean it down and reset. Woo! Good. Take a minute, think about that. Get your patterning down. This is your guys' first complex, all right? I'm stoked for you. So get in the groove, and we're gonna do 3 more sets, all right? Remember to take your breaks, fully recover. I'm moving up a weight class for this one. All right, RPE of 8 to 9. So with only a couple reps left in the tank at the end, let's go for 5 squats here, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Let's go. For 1, 2, 4, 5, switch, and for 5, last one, and drive. Clean and reset. Awesome. 2 more sets left. Take time to recover. I'm working on getting a heavier kettlebell, so stay tuned for that. It's nice to have a heavier one for these lower body exercises. And when we get into working with dual kettlebells, swinging with 2 hands at the same time, cleaning, squatting, snatching, all that good stuff with 2 kettlebells, it's nice to have some options for the lighter ones as well when you have like 2 of the same weight. All right, let's get it. Drop it down, ready to work. Let's go, guys. Push hard here. Drop it down for 5. Nice and tight core. 4, last rep. Switch at the top. For 5. 3, 2 more. Drive, 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 up. Good, 1 more. Drive, and reset. Woo! That felt better. All right, 1 more set here. Recover, grab a drink. Get control of your breathing. Good stuff. All right, guys, last working set here. We're gonna push it. All right. Get that bell set up where you want it. A little bit back from the bell, ready position. Get ready to hike. Nice neutral stance. Down for 5. 2 more. Switch. For 5. Last one. Good job. All right, guys, getting into our spice, our accessory work today, some unilateral stuff, and really we're gonna do a couple exercises to burn the glutes out at the end, and it's gonna be a good time. So first, we're just gonna do our first exercise and then get into a superset after we're done both sets of the lunges. So we're gonna clean up the kettlebell into the rack position on the one side, get down into a side lateral lunge. Only go as deep as your body allows you to, all right? So lateral lunge, drive it up into a forward lunge and drive it back into your lateral, drive it up into forward. If you have to do body weight, that's totally cool. And then we're gonna do 5 on the right, 5 on the left, take a little break, and then 1 more set through. So clean that bell up into the rack position. Good. And keep it nice and tight and drive and drive it back. Okay. For 2. 3. Good, core nice and tight, keep that chest up. Good, last rep here. Good, and drop it down, other side. All right, clean it up. Drive into your forward lunge. Lateral, knees track the toes. For 3, good, sit that bum back. 4, drive through the glutes. Last one, push up and drive it back and rest. Whew, nice work. For that forward lunge, if you're finding that your balance is a little bit off, you might be bringing your front foot to in line with your back foot, so they're almost crisscrossing one after the other. All right, when you're doing any sort of lunge and you start your lunge from a neutral stance, that forward foot should remain in neutral stance, bringing the foot out so you're sitting down into that neutral stance and driving back, all right? The forward foot, you can even turn that foot in a little bit for a bit more stability, all right? So plant that foot, drive it down, and push up, all right? Knee always tracking the toes. All right, let's get into set number 2. Let's go. Clean it up. Remember to stick that bum out, chest up, drive through the heel. 2. Good, nice slow controlled movements. Keep that back heel off the ground. Last rep, push and drive. Nice. Good, getting into the other side. All right, we'll rest at the end. Clean up that bell. All right, everything nice and tight, ready to work. Always big exhale at the top. Inhale and hold at the bottom. Last one. Awesome job. Shake it out. All right, guys, this is it. One more superset for 3 sets. So I have some lateral broad jumps side to side, 6 reps, and then we're gonna get into some banded kickbacks. So I'll just demonstrate quick. All right. Sitting back in the glute. All right. You definitely want to, when you jump and land, absorb that landing. And then your banded kickbacks. Wrap a band around your ankles. You're gonna get into about a half squat here. All right, load the glutes up a little bit and then take a kickstand position like you would to do a deadlift here. All right, and we're just gonna kick our leg back and in. All right, guys, 6 lateral broad jumps. Let's go. Six. Good. Good, get your band on. Load the glutes up in neutral stance. Bring your kickstand foot back. All right, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. Woo! Whew. All right, other side. Kickstand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 15. Oh my gosh. Oh, that feels good. Feel the burn. Shake it out. Oh. Broad jumps. First 6. Whew. All right, let's go. All right, 10 to 15 reps. Kickstand it back. You got this. 3 more. Kick it back. Yes. Whew. Come up to neutral, shake it out. All right, into position. Kickstand it back, out to the side. That 45 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, guys, 5 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Whew. Good work. Shake it out. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Last set here. Let's make it count. 6 broad jumps back and forth. We want to push hard off the ground, nice soft landing, deep into that glute, and push off again, side to side, nice and tight. You got this, all right? For 1, 2, 3, 4. Push, push, yes. Up. Last set of this torture. All right, guys, drop it down into position, get that kickstand going, and let's go to failure. Core tight. Yes, 15. Other side. Let's go. Finish strong. It's 11 for me. I got 4 more. Come on. 15. That's it. Whew, up and rest. Awesome work. So good. I ate breakfast today and I'm still feeling lightheaded. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna get into our cool down. We are going to get ourselves into a nice wide stance here. Reach up to the ceiling. All right, forward fold. Release everything onto your mat. Nice bend in the knees. All right, allow yourself to fall, curving in the spine. Inhale and exhale. Good, inhale. And on the exhale, we're gonna straighten our legs, straighten our spine. Okay, lifting up here, getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings and the calves. Good, and fold back down. Good, nice big bend in the knees. Straighten the legs, straighten the spine. Head in neutral position. Good, bend the knees and fold down onto your mat. Good, hands on your mat or fingertips on your mat. And we're just gonna walk our feet in nice and slow. Take your time. into neutral stance. Okay, slight bend in the knees if you need. All right, this shouldn't be torture. It should feel good. Rocking up onto the toes, down into the heels. Lift the toes up off the ground. Up onto your toes, heels in the air. Nice and slow on the way down. Into the heels, lift the toes off the ground. Good. Squat down. Nice big breath. Inhale. And exhale, stand it up. Good. Nice little bend. And then slowly roll up into standing position. Vertebrae by vertebrae. And pick your head up. Good. Couple of neck rolls here. Good. Shoulder rolls. Get that posture back. Good stuff, guys. Awesome work today. I'm gonna leave you guys here. If you wanna do some independent stretching on your own, feel free. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you gained something out of this workout today, please subscribe to my channel to follow along for more. Share it with a friend, or just simply give me a thumbs up to let me know that I'm doing a good job. I would really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.